What's up, guys? It's Nick with Two Brothers Comics, and today I'm on top of a freaking mountain because I do not have a home right now. We have sold our house, we're moving, just waiting on the new one to be done. And so I decided, where's the next best place to record? A comic shop. However, my comic shop is closed today, so I came up to the top of this mountain to record the comic book haul for Lexington ComiKon 2022. Now, we didn't get a chance to do this together, myself, Dustin, and Justin. However, there will be a couple of parts to this, so just some added content for you guys. Now, everybody I've been hearing for the last year and a half, does Nick even buy comic books anymore? Well, I absolutely do, but you guys know I've been getting ready for the move, and I've been reading the heck out of comic books. But you know, I've been reading all of the Amazing Spider-Man from beginning to end. I'm 90 days in, and there's nothing in the world I'm enjoying more right now than Spider-Man, okay? So I started putting together a list of all the comic books that I loved from the Spider-Man comic books. And I started thinking about ASM 1, Green Goblin. I don't care for Doc Ock, Vulture, Electro, none of those guys. They're all kind of lame, to be honest with you. And then Black Cat was one that I started reading. I'm like, man, I really love that. ASM Annual number 1. Love the pinups in there. I don't really care about the fact it's the first Sinister Six. I just loved all those pinups. And then I was like, man, Gwen Stacy's an awesome character. Jerry Conway ruined Spider-Man by killing her off, but I do love her as a character. And now I'm reading the Hobgoblin, kind of the era of the Hobgoblin from Roger Stern. Fantastic character. Absolutely love him. So what did I do at Lexington ComiKon this week? We walk up to a booth. It's one of the best booths we've been to at a Comic-Con, and these guys are fantastic. And so I started going, there's a book, there's a book, there's a book. What can we do? So let's show off a few of the books I picked up. First being right there, the first Hobgoblin. Absolutely love the character. Absolutely, just fantastic. And then Black Cat, ASM 194, can't beat that. Really interesting character if you've never read her. She's kind of like a Harley Quinn before Harley Quinn was ever a thing. She is kind of this weird, lovesick, crazy, I don't even know, but just something about her is very intriguing to me. Very comedic relief. Just very good grounding for Spider-Man. Not Peter Parker, for Spider-Man. And then 131. So had to pick up Gwen Stacy's first appearance. You guys know how I feel about what Jerry Conway did. And that will never be a book I go and buy because he killed her and ruined Spider-Man. So I'm not, I think it was like 121 or something like that. Never, ever owning that one. I mean, I may, who knows. But 31, this is the first Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborne, but who cares about Harry? He kind of sucks in the book. It's all about Gwen Stacy. And then finally, just kidding, not finally, we have two more. We got the annual number 1. The pinups, man. I love this book. Yes, it's the first Sinister Six. Great. No biggie for me. It's all about what's inside this book and how much I enjoyed reading it. And then finally, I did it. ASM 14. I went ahead and picked up Green Goblin, ASM 14, the first appearance right there. Super, super incredible book. Now, here's what kind of is a kick in the gut. Is I went and bought all of these. Great, no big deal. There was one booth at the very edge of the corner of the Comic-Con that we didn't see Friday night. We thought we had been everywhere. And it's actually where they had the, Friends Rough Edge Collectibles, where they have the Angry Girlfriend variant. So we walk over there the next day, and they have an ASM number 1 for about $2,000 current GPA. And had I not bought all of these, I promise you, I would have walked out of there with that, because my wife, even after this, was like, well, I mean, if you whatever. So after this closing on the house, I'm gonna kind of reach out to those guys, see kind of what we're at, on the book, see what's going on with it, because I think ASM number 1 is going to be a really nice key to have for a long term. AF15 is just crazy expensive, and for me, it's not a big thing to have to own that. If I do one day, great, but ASM 1 I think is really achievable kind of grail, that final grail for the Spider-Man run, because after these, there's not really much else I care to own until maybe we get another 700 more issues of Spider-Man I'm reading through. There may be a character I really love, and that for me is what it's about, is to own these books because I read it and I love the characters and kind of what it is they do, not so much to have them just for the sake of having them. I've read the stories, I like the stories, I like the characters, and that's what was important to me. So guys, don't forget to subscribe because we have a ton more Lexington Comic-Con content coming out if you've not seen it already, and there should be more after this. Justin's Haul will either come out before or after this, but definitely stay subscribed because we have all of this coming out and more. And of course, once I get moved back in the house, we'll pick back up on the weekly ASM videos. Guys, you are the best part of Two Brothers Comics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it out. And as always, collect your way.